How are you? How's it going tonight? I am so sorry. I am late. Let me just. I feel like I'm like completely off. All right, let me get this going. Let me get all my stuff. Okay, so I always forget, excuse me, um, how much work it goes into doing sister styles, and not even how much work, but like how I can go down the rabbit hole. I'm like, well, what about this style and this style? What about this style and this style? So I went down the rabbit hole, so I was down to the wire. Because there's a lot of styles, so I put a lot of time and effort into this one. I hope you enjoy it. um yeah, I probably did too much. I actually prepared way too much, but good for you. And we are here. So let me go ahead and say hi to everybody. Um, Listen, I was like this or this, that or that. And then I'm like, oh, we need short. Oh, we need this. Like, there's a lot of styles that can be similar, and I was just losing my mind. If you could see my store right now, the amount of wig boxes that are literally everywhere, because I was like putting them in piles. I already had the Dr. Pepper, Ellie. I already had it. I'm so parched. Okay, let's say hi to all the people. And then we need to get started because I did a lot. Yeah, water, because I'm so parched. Give me a second. One quick, before I say hi to people, this is something I definitely do not want to forget. I used to have a customer service number that people could call or text. That phone number will no longer be working as of March 2nd. So the only number for Tia Maria Wigs, which can call or text, me, is the 814-853-5209. The other one that ends in 2594 will no longer work after the after March 2nd, and I know some of you use that. That was my original number before I got a legit phone number. So I don't want to forget. It's going to be there's a fussy for my sweater. It's going to be in the newsletter. Joel's putting up posts about it, but I want to make sure that I say this. After the 2nd, it will not work. Okay, let me say hi to the people. All right, we have Brenda Extraordinaire. She's put all the details for you right in the chat. Hi, Brenda. How's it going? If you are new to our live sales scenario, then you're going to want to pop out real quick and check out the blog post that explains all of it. It's very short. I'm just saying hi to people right now. So this is a perfect time for you to pop out and, figure out what we're doing here. Did that go in? Oh, there we go. Go. Okay. We have, hi, Ellie. How are ya? Hi, Victoria. How's it going? Hi, Pam. How's it going? Hi, Marty. How's it going? Hi, Lisa. How's it going? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Lisa V. Hello. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Hi, Miss Kim. How's it going? Hi, Therese. How's it going? Hi, Gigi. How's it going? Hi, Christina. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. We also have Miss Christine. Hi, Christine. How's it going? Hi, Dixie. How are ya? Hi, Mary. How's it going? After the last few sales, I haven't seen what's left in the chat. Yeah, Mary, I'm so sorry. That's on me. I forgot. So I will make sure to do that. Brenda, if you don't see it, please remind me. I've been so busy, it's crazy, but that's on me. So I will list that in the chat. What else do I have to say? I am planning to do a live on my main channel, which is a Tia Maria Wigs channel, on Thursday from like 4:30 to 5. It's going to be like a Q&A kind of thing. I am going to do it to test out StreamYard. So if you guys want to come, I'll schedule it and everything. Just know that I haven't used StreamYard yet going live, like I've been working with it. So it's going to be more of a like, yes, it's a Q&A, but if you can bear with me while I do it. Okay, are we ready to go? I need the emojis. I need the emojis. I need the emojis. All right, so let's start with the wig cap. And I got some good ones, I think. So in my mind, when I think sister styles, I think a couple things. Do the styles in general have the same silhouette? Do the styles complement each other in length, meaning like it's a similar, hi June, it's a similar length, or it's a similar silhouette, but maybe it's just slightly different lengths, okay? Or do they have just the same vibe, okay? And you'll see where I went. I don't think sister styles means dupes, but I do think that it's a thing that if you're generally drawn to a particular style, you might be generally drawn to these as well. It's a mix of brands, mix of fibers. So some of these might be a fiber that you know, maybe you don't like heat safe fibers, and some of these sort of sister styles are in your non-heat safe scenario. That's where we're going with it. Okay, the first one is just 2. Some of these are multiple. The first one's just 2, and I've said it when I've shown either one of these, but I am also curious to see them really back to back, side by side. So the first set is going to be Tresselor's Trend, hi Karen, and Renee Paris Rosanna. We have Trend in the color Sister Side Scenario. We're going to see Tresselor Trend first. It's in the color 52, 38, 49, R8. This is the newer version of Trend. It's in the heat safe realistic fibers. And she is normally 407, and she's 181 today. 181 today. Uh-oh. What was it? Trend and Rosanna. Here we go. Okay, so this is Trend. She is your hand-tied lace front monofilament top, soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape, and we have the Velcro type adjusters. Now, if you have tried Trend in the past, this is not the same. This is in their new realistic fiber, so there is not the permatease that it used to have. And the older Trend used to be a bit more curly, where this is just fun and flirty and wavy. Okay. This is going to be a regular fit. So this is Trend. She's normally 407, and she's going to be 181 tonight. She has a kind of distinct look. We have the bangs, obviously, because it's lace front. You can move the bangs wherever you want. Do you have the older version or the newer version, Karen? You see, you can kind of dial her down. You could dial it up with some additional sea salt spray. you know, this is kind of a very distinct style. So that's why I was curious to see the two of them together. So this is Trend from Tressalore. She's in the color 523849R8. This specific one is normally 407, but it's 181 tonight. And then the sister style that I was thinking of is Renee Paris's Rosanna. And today we're going to see her in the color Marble Brown. And she's normally $204, and this one is $85. So we do have sort of a similar looking silhouette. Let me put this from behind my ears. Okay. Rosanna's not a mono top, but it is a lace front with a center part. She's also heat safe. Soft bendable ear tabs. We do have the soft nape, but it is not extended, and the Velcro type adjusters. So let's see Rosanna after Trend and see how, I mean, they're pretty similar, I would say. This one's maybe not as wavy as it is just like a choppy, you know, you got some wave to it. I think if you had some sea salt spray, you could really dial this up. I think it's still so cute. Let me give you the 360. And then just like I did the Trend, if you kind of just put it behind the ears, you know, you can really dial it up, dial it down. You can move the bangs around. So I do think that they are similar-ish styles. I don't know if you agree or not. So this one is Rosanna by Renee Paris. She's in the color Marble Brown. And she's normally $204, and she's $85 tonight. Sister style to Trend. Okay, next. I also think these are fun to do because sometimes, you know, we see styles sort of independently, and maybe it's in the mix of a new release, but when you see them next to something that you like that is similar, sometimes we don't even recognize that. You're like, oh wait, that actually really is similar. And it can sometimes make you like a style more when you understand how close it might be to a wig that you already like. Okay. Yeah, I do think Rosanna looks more edgy, even though Trend is pretty, you know, edgy and stylish to begin with. Okay, so that's the first couple. Next up, let's go ahead and do, so we did that one, check, check, check. Let's go to a longer scenario, and we are going to do, now this one is, yeah, Dixie, they are very similar. This one is going to be interesting because this one I chose ones that potentially were same silhouettes. They might be slightly different lengths, but they reminded me of each other. So when I put them all together, I might be like, meh, but this is what I was thinking about. So the first one we're going to see is Henry Margou's Dallas. Henry Margou's Dallas. And I have Dallas in two colors. So Dallas is part of their Heat Mode, which is their heat safe line. It's a newer line, and some of these are just newer releases in that line. So Miss Dallas is a mono top, and she's heat safe. These are normally $363, and the two that I have are $283. The first color that we're going to see is the 12/26GR. 12/26GR. So you have the hand-tied lace front mono top. You have the soft bendable ear tabs. These ear tabs are a bit wider than normal, which I think is kind of nice. Soft extended nape, and we have the Velcro type adjusters. So this is that color 12/26GR. This is quite low density. Hi, Miss Dawn. So let's go ahead and put this one on. So some of the other styles are shorter than this one or similar length. This is pretty low density. There's no permatease. Average cap on this one. I mean, look at this wig. I absolutely love this. I think this was a great addition to this line. There we go. Obviously with the mono top, you can move this any way that you want to. And this Dallas is in the color 12/26GR. I do also have this wig in the color 10/613. 10/613. And this one, if you like a cool tone blonde scenario, you're going to be very happy. Again, either of these styles are going to be $283. Let's look at Dallas in the color 10/613. See, I did have a Dr. Pepper earlier, so never fret. I said fret. I cannot. Oh my. Okay, there we go. So you're seeing my wig cap just a little bit, which shows you how nice the monofilament is. Oh yeah, cool tone blonde. So this is Dallas from Henry Margu. She's in the color 10/613. And we saw the same wig in the color 12/26DGR. Either one of these is $283. How would you fix the face flop? This is heat safe, so I would just hold this back like this and just hit it with my blow dryer. That's how I'd fix it. Okay. And all right, so that's those. So in the same sister style vein is a new style. I was trying hard to review these, but I just did not have time. So I haven't even tried these on. This is a new style from Trust Allure. It's called Poised. And she is in the color... I'm trying to see them, keep them in group. Dawn. Hi, Dawn. She's in the color EL17/23R8. EL17/23R8. This is in the Realistic Fibers. And she is normally $264. This one is going to be $134. It is in the new beautiful pink box. Just stuck in here. Hi, Mickey. So Poised is a basic cap, and she does have the bendable ear tabs. She has the extended nape, soft, with the Velcro type adjusters. This one I do, in my mind, feel like she has the similar silhouette as Dallas, but this would be sort of a shorter version. So she's got that face framing, a bit of a bang. So this is the new Poised. Oh, this is the first time I'm seeing it. This is cute. This would be a nice just throw on and go. Oh, look at that. Okay. Because it's heat safe. It's, yeah, it's a bit rounder like you blew it off. What's the difference between 26.8 and 26GR? It can be a lot depending on the brand. It can be a lot. What brands are you talking about? Okay, so this is Poised, and this is a new style from Trust Allure. So for Dallas, there was a 12/26 GR, and then the other color for Dallas was 10/613. So it was 12/26 GR or 10/613, which was the cool toned blonde. Hi, Amy. Okay, so this is the new Poised from Tressalure, and she is in the color EL1723R8, and she's going to be 134. Next up is Envy's Tasha. And Tasha is in the color dark red. She's normally 402 and she's going to be 191 tonight. This is going to be regular synthetic. Miss Tasha is a mono top, and she's actually Miss Tasha is a fully hand tied cap. So you have the lace front mono top, you have the bendable ear tabs, you have the fully hand tied cap. And this one has the bra strap type adjusters that go into the cap, okay? And she retails for $402. This specific one is $191. So there's not going to be any permatease in here. This is going to be a very sort of tight, not tight, but snug fit where it feels like it's just, what's the word? You know, part of your head. Look, it's like there's no extra low density. This feels really good. So to me, this is sort of a similar style to that Poised, although this is more of the straight version. So if that was not bumped in, this is kind of what you would get. Second Skin, thank you, Kim. Sorry, I have that big sweater on, so it's hard for you to see. We got winter again here. So this is a average cap. I would say it probably leans a little bit smaller on the average side. A lot of the hand-tied caps do. Razor cut blunt ends. Thank you, Miss Dawn. So this is Envy from Tasha from Envy. This is a fully hand-tied cap. And she's normally 402. She's going to be 191. And yeah, that is Tasha. We have two more. And the next one is Shay. This is a discontinued style from Tressalure. And it definitely gave me the vibes of a lot of these. So I wanted to include it in this one, in this group. And I have Shay in the color Pecan Twist, and she is normally $449, and she's going to be $141 for this one here. She is the hand-tied lace front. This is not going to be your non-heat safe hand-tied lace front. We have the mono top, soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape with the Velcro type adjusters. This is one that I feel like reminds me of the other ones depending on how you have it situated. I have a video on Shay, and depending on how you, what's the word? Part the front, it does look different. Like there's some pictures I see of me and Shay, and I'm like, is that the same wig? I'll push my wig cap back. It's obviously not pushed back, so I'll do that when I take this off. But it's still giving you that bang. This is kind of not blunt, but it's not fully bumped in. She's also a mono top, so you can part her any way that you want. Again, this is discontinued, so if you really, hold on, sorry. Oh my God. If you really, it's so cold here. If you really like this wig, I would scoop it up. So she is regularly $449, and she's going to be $141 today in the beautiful Pecan Twist which is a color I love. And then the last one I have is Sheer Joy, because this definitely is one, again, all the same vibes as far as I'm concerned. And we have Sheer Joy in the color 1723R8. She is heat safe. She's normally $469 and she's going to be $207. I actually want to compare these colors because they have the same numbers, but they don't look exactly the same. So Miss Sheer Joy, heat safe, hand-tied lace front. We have the mono top. This is the realistic fibers, soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape, and we have the Velcro type adjuster. I did not move my cap back. So you see how this one kind of pulls all the other ones in to be, you know, in the same vibe. So depending on the length, but if this is the shape you're looking for, any of these styles can give it to you. It might just be a length issue. So this is Sheer Joy by Tressalore. Again, she's a monotop, so you can put her any way that you want. But if you see the Tressalore colors that have the EL, which means Euro Light, I do want to show you how different. So I'm wearing 1723R8. And this one is the EL 1723R8. And I just want to show you how different it does look. Okay, so if you are purchasing a wig, you're going to want to make sure it's either the EL version, and the EL versions always have a very significant face framing highlight. But I just want to make it clear that these are definitely not the exact same colors. Like, it has the same number colors in it, but they are mixed in a different way. Okay, so that is that group. Next up, I got, let's get a longer style set in here next. I love them too, but I always want to let people know, because it's kind of like the Renee Paris, whether it's a short root or a long root. It does really change the look of the style, so I want to make sure people understand that when they're buying it. It's not the exact same. Okay, so we did the Sheer Joy. All right, next, let's do a fun one. We're going to do Renee Paris's Briny, and we have two other styles that I think are kind of similar to that. So we have Scooby Dooby Doo. So the first one right on top is Renee Paris's Briny. This is in the color Mushroom Meringue. She is normally $203. This one here is $96. This is part of the Alexander Couture collection, and she does have this is a soft Swiss lace wig. She's got the lace front and sort of this wide center part. If you're familiar with wigs that'll say like 13x6 or, you know, what have you, this is going to be that type of cat. Again, she's heat safe if I didn't say so. Soft bendable ear tabs. We have this soft nape with the Velcro type adjusters. This color is so pretty. I actually have this wig in a different color. I literally wear her all the time. Actually, she's crumpled up on the table back there because I wore her in like a twisted chignon at the back. Yeah, this one is so beautiful. So we have this sort of long, layered, you know, nice density, no permatease. And that's kind of what I was thinking with these other wigs, where you have this sort of long, layered type look, straight. Yes, this is low density, no permatease. So this is Renee Paris's Briny. And then another one I thought of that is actually not heat safe, it's regular synthetic. And this is I believe this is a discontinued wig. This is Renee Paris's. Aw, thank you. This color here, Ellie, is the color I used to wear all the time. This is Renee Paris's Lennox, and she's in the color Marble Brown LR. Marble Brown LR. And she's got the hand-tied lace front monofilament part, bendable ear tabs, soft nape, and this is the bra strap type adjusters. So this is not your typical marble brown because it has the long root. So you see this is the normal marble brown color, but we have that long root, and especially because this is a long style. Look how deep this root is coming down into the style. So it is really shifting the color, in my opinion, because we saw Rosanna in marble brown, and you know, if you only saw this much, it is similar, but this really does sort of deepen the color. I actually love the long root on this color. She retails for $416. This one is $154. And you see you have these long layered look. This is another one that is pretty low density. It's not as low density. I mean, it is, but it's a different fiber, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. So this is Lennox. Okay, in the color Marble Brown LR, and she is $154 today. And then the last one that made me think of these other ones is Henry Margou's Milan. I have at least 1 or 2 videos on Milan. I own Milan. I love Milan. And I have her in 2 colors actually. So Milan is normally $405 and she's going to be $241 today. We have the color 88 GR and then 82726 GR. Let's start with the first one that I see, which is 88 GR. Milan is part of their Heat Safe line. And so we have the hand-tied lace front, we have the mono top, soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape, and the Velcro type adjusters. This is another one that for a long wig I find to be quite low density. If you can see, yeah, the prices are crazy. They're probably wrong. I was so late. I was just like, let me just get this done. So this is Milan in the color 88 GR. I mean, come on. So beautiful. And it's Henry Margou, not Renee of Paris, for Milan. And you can see we have these long layers. And this is a mono top, so we can put it anywhere we want. Again, heat safe, no permatease. Is it fuller? I mean, I don't know that it is because it's not that, it's pretty low density. I think it's just how it's cut maybe. But you can see they're very similar silhouettes. The color blend is insane. You know, Henry Margou has great color blends. So this is the 88 GR. I do have this wig. I think I actually have this wig. I don't have a huge problem with her tangling. I'm being weird about this one because it's not mine. But I have videos on Milan, and I didn't have a huge issue with her tangling. I do use the dual leave-in conditioner with her, and I do have that on sale tonight. Let me show the next color, and then I'll go through the products that I have on sale. But this is a wig that I own. I wonder if it's back, because I was cleaning some of my wigs. I wonder if it's back there. So the color that I actually own this color, which is 8/27/26GR. This is the color that I have. 8/27/26GR. I don't know why I'm being goofy. This is a regular average cap. Do you see this is my color? I don't know why I'm yelling. I love this color a lot. It's like approaching the brown that I want to be doing right now. It's got that beautiful root, but it is light enough. I wear it like this a lot, as I wear a lot of my wigs. Again, I'm just trying to be delicate with this. I'm not delicate with mine. But yeah, so this is Milan, and she is in the color 8/27/26GR. And then we had the 88GR, either color, normally $405, and she's going to be $241 today. All right, let's go over the products that I have. Oh, I'm like, where'd the other Milan go? Literally right here. Okay, so tonight we have, oh, let me move this back while I'm, okay. Tonight we have, okay, we got to check all that. Oh, we checked those off. Check. Okay, so we have the dual leave-in conditioner, which is normally $24. It's going to be $20 tonight. And I only have 4 in stock at that price. Only 4 in stock. We also have, which is this dual leave-in conditioner. This is mine with my little sticker on it. I put the stickers on the lid so I know which ones are mine. So for the longer wigs, I spray this in the back underneath on the nape and on the ends to help when, you know, to not only, it's not like to lessen tangling really, but it makes tangling very easy and it helps not to damage the fibers. I also have the wig wax, normally $24. The full size, that's also going to be $20, but I only have 2 of those. I do have the dry shampoo, which is going to be on sale for $18. I do also like the dry shampoo. Like, I would say on that wig, and Kim, you brought this up in terms of face flopping, but when you have these straight styles, like, what was that, Dallas? Sometimes I feel like you need to like dirty them up a little bit so that the fibers kind of stick together a bit more. I use that Tressalore dry shampoo. Let me get it real quick. I use this Tressalore dry shampoo on my real straight wigs to kind of dirty it up, and I feel like the fibers stick a little bit better. And so that's what I use this for. Obviously, also if it's, you know, smelling weird and you want to absorb some odors and all that as well, that's good. But that's actually how I use that product. And then the full-size wig wax, which is right here. And then I also have the travel size wig wax, which is $15, and I have 5 of those. So we have the dual leave-in conditioner is going to be $20 tonight. I have 4 of these. We have the dry shampoo is $18. I have 2 of these. All of these are designed for synthetic fibers. I have the full-size wig wax, $20. I only have 2 of these though. And then I have the travel size wig wax. These are $15 and I do have 5 of those. Okay. Check, 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 check. Okay, next. This one is I'm really excited about. So these ones are styles that I find are like kind of funky, kind of cute and different. They're all to me the exact same vibe. And so let's go with this one. The first one that we're gonna see is the first one we're gonna see is Envy's Donna. This is a newer release from Envy. So Envy's Donna, we're gonna see her in creamed coffee, and this is the new creamed coffee because they did re-update and reblend their colors. So they didn't like add or change the color in terms of the color itself, but they reblended it to look a little nicer and pretty, and I think they did a really good job doing that. She retails for $403. This specific one is $187. She's going to be your regular non-heat safe fibers, and she is a mono top. So we have that hand-tied lace front mono top, soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape, and this does have the bra strap type adjusters. You'll see when I start showing the other styles why I chose this. This is this funky cute vibe. This is very close to, I believe, to Aesthetica's Preston, but I don't have Preston here. Look at the color. So this is their creamed coffee that they've had, and they just really have done the rooting a bit better. And so yeah, so this is like fun, cute. We got stacked in the back. You could move it around wherever you want. This is pretty true to average. It might be a little bit, it would lean more on the lower side of average more than it would on the larger side of average. You got that beautiful stack in the back. And I just love this wig a lot. So this is Donna by Envy. And we have her in the color New Creamed Coffee. Yeah, Veronica, 1920s. Just very cute. Would be perfect for summer. You don't have a lot of nonsense down here. The next one I think of is Ellen Villa's Cookie in the color Smoke Frosted. Ellen Villa's Cookie in the color Smoke Frosted. And she is in, she's normally 404. This one that I have is 181. And the numbers for Smoke Frosted are 38, 36, 60. 38, 36, 60. Now she is heat safe. She is hand-tied lace front. We have the wide part, soft ear tabs, soft nape, not extended, and we have the Velcro type adjustments. Look at how cute. Now when I put this on, you're going to be like, okay, I see where you're going with these ones. This is a left-sided part. They just remind me of each other. So this one doesn't have the permatease. Ellen Villa traditionally is a slightly smaller cap. I would say this is pretty true to average, but if you do have a smaller circumference, this is probably going to be good for you. Wowzers! I absolutely love this color. You have sort of this brown root scenario, but you have these grays in here, these sort of whites, these beautiful brown and blonde tones. This is a very dimensional type color. Very, very dimensional. And if you can see, it is sort of like, reminds me of, you know, that Donna. Okay. So this is Cookie from Ellen Villa. She's regularly 404, and this specific one is 181. What do you guys think? Do they have the same vibe? The next one I have is an ultra petite cap. So it's part of the Hairdo Kids line. But I know some of you are ultra petites, and this is a very similar look as far as I'm concerned. So I did want to include it. It's Kids Tousled with Love in the color R27T, which is ginger red. And ultra petite is good for that sort of, 18 to 20 inch. I'm 21 and a half. I can wear this. I actually have worn this wig. But definitely more if you are smaller than the 21 and a half. This is going to be really good for you. This is a heat safe style. She retails for $185. This one is $99. Hand-tied lace front. You do have the lace part. Soft bendable ear tabs, soft nape, Velcro type adjusters. And yeah. What? What one? So can I physically put this on? Yes, you can see it comes back a bit on me. This to me is just the longer version of that. It's still kind of quirky in the back. And again, this is an ultra petite cap. So if you are not a petite, this is not for you. So this is Tousled with Love, and this is in the color R27T. And she is normally going to be $185. This one is $99 today. Just for context, I'm 5'6.5", so if you are smaller than me, this could be a bit longer. And last but not least is one, no, this is the kids line. These are made for kids and teens. So this is just what it is. It's made by Hairdo. If I didn't say this is heat safe, it is. Okay. And the last one is Jet. Now, it's not curly, but I do feel like it's a similar sassy cut, just in the straight version, if that makes sense. So Jet, I have in the color R51LF60. R51LF60. And she is not heat safe. She's normally $257. And she's $151 today. This one has my favorite Aesthetica cap construction, which is that wide lace front edge, bendable ear tabs, hooky-doo on the straps. In general, Aesthetica is usually on the bigger side of average in terms of the cap. You can see just this sort of sassy cut. They just remind me of those other ones a lot, if it was straight and not curly. So you have these pieces in the front. We have the nice stack in the back. This wig you can pull the bangs down if you wanted to, like this, or you can move them back. It has that beautiful lace front, so you can also wear this completely back away from your face. There we go. So there's a lot of options with this style. So this is Jet in the color R51LF60, and she's $151 today. Okay, so this is the last of that sort of sistery style, similar vibe section. Next. All right, so we talked about the products. I do have some new releases from the J Dagger candles. They're normally $16. I don't normally discount them if they are new styles. but I'm feeling crazy, so we're going to do them for $14. And these are new releases. So we have $14 for the J Dagger candles that are newer releases. Let me get them. This is going to be your spring summer vibes. So the first one that we have is the Sun Kissed Citrus. This is a small business. These are hand poured soy candles. I love them so much. This one is called Sun Kissed Citrus, and they're so cute. What? Oh, it kind of smells like suntan lotion. It smells like my cousin. Like whatever lotion she wears, she likes like that sun-kissed citrusy. Yeah, oh my gosh. Not suntan lotion, like sun tanning lotion, which smells like really, really good. Oh my gosh. It is definitely sun-kissed and citrus. There's sort of a cokey, like a cocoa butter. That's what it is. It's sort of that cocoa butter with a sweet little flavor. So this is a newer release. I don't know how many I have of these. I think I might have 2 of this one, but I'm not positive. We're doing a crazy special because I usually only discount these if they are limited edition and out of season. So that one is $14. The next one we have is called Blooming Meadows. Blooming Meadows. And this is a rose sort of lime smell. Look at how pretty that is. I'm not a huge fan of rose. There's a tiny rose bit, but it's more like a rose lime. That's how I would describe it. It's not super rosy. The next one we have is Banana Split. Banana, can I write? Split. Banana Split. I hadn't opened this one yet. Oh my gosh, it smells like a banana split. But look, you got the little, like, oh my gosh, you got the banana and the 2 scoops of ice cream. I don't know why that's so cute. Oh yeah. Yep. That is adorable. I thought I opened it, but I hadn't. The next one is called Summer Vacation. Summer Vacation. I definitely didn't open this one. Ooh. This is like a cocoa butter. This is suntan lotion. This is 100%. What was that? There was like an oil. What was that oil? Like before they said don't slather yourself with oil and go out in the sun. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like that oil. It was like in a brown bottle. My mom would be slathering herself to the point where then she'd peel. It was so disgusting. It smells like that. It's got the little tree and the sandal in it. Oh my gosh. It was baby oil. Yeah, Hawaiian Tropic. Dixie! It's Hawaiian Tropic. Yep. It reminds me of the Hawaiian Tropic. And Dixie knows. All the people that were using it like regret it now, but that was like and a little bit of copper tone. Yeah, but it's Hawaiian Tropic is what I'm thinking of. The other one that I said smelled like suntan lotion is more of the copper tone, but this is a Hawaiian Tropic scenario. And last but not least is the Blue Raspberry Twist. Blue Raspberry Twist. Oh, this smells like that blue raspberry, what's it called? A slushy, a slurpee, whatever. That's what this smells like. Okay, so you have those. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. I got them in and I have not put them out in my boutique because I wanted you guys to have first dibs. Ooh-wee, those were good scents. Don't you love when it like brings back memories? Okay, back to business. Now we're going to do Claim banana split candle. Thank you, Christine. So the banana split candle is gone. And I'm not positive if I have another one or not. Okay. What do I want to do next? Ooh, that one's a good one. Yeah, right? I know. I love them so much. Trust me, Dixie. Yeah, if you have not tried these candles, they are so awesome. Okay, let's do a kooky one. Not a kooky one. Let's do a one that's like fun. When I showed these styles before, they reminded me of themselves. I'm actually curious to see how close they actually are. So the next little set is 3 styles. And the first one, we have seen this recently, but it made sense to show in this context. So this is Renee Paris's Felicity in the color Auburn Sugar. This is going to be a not heat safe. She's normally $182, but she's $76 tonight. This color is amazing. We have the basic cap, bendable ear tabs, soft nape, and we do have the bra strap type adjusters. And I said she's regular synthetic, right? Yeah, this is the hair. I love this hair. Now, this is an older Renee Paris, so the cap is going to be average, but it's going to be sort of smaller leaning. We have a little bit of permatease right in here, but you get the vibe of this one. This is like, yep. I love this wig so much. You can move the front. You can move the front around. We have these beautiful highlights. So you can move this around a bit if you wanted to. You could actually pull these bangs down if you wanted to and do a beautiful little like clip back scenario. But yeah, so this is Felicity from Renee Paris in the color Auburn Sugar. She's $76 tonight. Now, when I first saw this next style, I 100% thought of Felicity. So I'm curious to see how close. We have seen this style before, but we have not seen this color. So this is Envy's Christine, and I have her in the color black, which we haven't seen a black from in a while. My mother loved the sweet potato casserole. I love it too. I actually still have 2 left, and I have 2 of my own because I loved it so much, because that's a seasonal candle. Though, I mean, I think it should be year round. But Miss Christine is normally $370. She's $106. Oh my goodness. So she's a bit longer than Felicity, but I do, listen, silica packs, we got this, but I do feel like it's a similar type style. Now this one has the monofilament part on the left side, soft bendable ear tabs. We have the extended nape, Velcro, or I'm sorry, bra strap type adjusters. This is not heat safe. Oh, I lied. This is actually a right-sided part too, which is quite unusual. But this color is real pretty. Do you see how like similar this is to Felicity? Let me pull this over. What's we got? She's not crazy different. She's maybe a little fuller right in here. And I thought she was a ton longer. She's a little bit, but not a lot. Wow, this color is gorgeous. Hi, Robin. Sometimes when I'm going to like Jeremy's flashy fancy dinners, I like to wear black wigs with like a colorful dress. And like I would like clip it like this and just have it come down like that. And then wear like a yellow dress or something like that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of clips on the side. So this is Christine from Envy in the color black, and she is normally $370. She's 103 tonight. 103. And then the last one that reminded me of these ones is the Envy hair, which is the human hair blend from Envy. Her name is Selena. She's in the color Toasted Sesame. She does retail for $431, but this one is $231. This is going to be a basic cap, so very similar to Felicity. Bendable ear tabs. We have the soft nape, not extended, and this one does have the Velcro type adjusters. Again, this is the Envy hair, so this is the human hair blend. Oh my god. Look how stunning it is. There's no permatease in this. Christine, I do, yes. Wow, I love this. So, did I hit or miss? Do these like all are kind of similar? They come as a set, Christine. Did you want them both? Or did I do them separately? Did you want the purple one or the pink one, or did you want both? Okay. Let me just write that down really quick. Okay, so those were the sister set that I put together. We had the Renee Paris Felicity in the color Auburn Sugar. We have the Envy Hair Christine in the color black. Or I'm sorry, Envy's Christine in the color black, and she is 106. We had the Envy Hair Selena in the color Toasted Sesame, and she's 231. All right, let's do a short scenario next. And this is actually, I kind of have two short scenarios. Let's do this one first. So these ones kind of remind me of each other. I don't know how close or not these are, but I tried. And these are going to be sort of your pixie situations. Jeez. Okay, so the first one we have is Aesthetica's Jace. This is the one that kind of started it when I saw this one. I'm like, there's a lot that I feel like is similar. Plus, we haven't seen Jace in a hot minute. So this is Aesthetica's Jace, and she is going to be in the color RM Caramel Kiss. And she's normally $208, and she's $94. This is a regular synthetic. She's going to be a basic. Seriously, can you move over? She's going to be your basic cap, but this does actually have a mono top right here. Bendable ear tabs, hooky-doo straps, and again, not heat safe. She's normally $208, and she is going to be $94 today. So this is Jace. In some of the pictures, people wear her straight down. I'll show you what that looks like, but this is just a beautiful pixie, easy to wear, very comfortable. I would say this is more true to average. There is definitely room in it, but it doesn't feel like the other caps from Aesthetica necessarily. Now, some people do like to wear it down with the the bangs down like this. So you can do what you want to do. But this is Jace from Aesthetica, and she is in the color RM Caramel 6, or Caramel 6, Caramel Kiss. Normally $208, she's $94. No permatease if I didn't say it. The next one that we have is Tressolor Stacked Bob. Tressolor Stacked Bob in the color R12. This is a discontinued style. Tressolor Stacked Bob is heat safe. She's normally $135, and this one is $68 today. You do have the basic cap, bendable ear tabs, soft nape that is extended, and the Velcro type adjusters. So for this one, I more felt like if you wanted something a little bit longer or heat safe, it just gave me somewhat of the same vibe. It's a little bit longer around the face, but it's still stacked in the back. So it did kind of remind me of like maybe it's a little bit, you know, you're growing your hair out or what have you. You can wear the bangs down on this one just like you can on the other one. So this is the Stacked Bob from Tressolor, and she is discontinued. She's also normally $135. This one is $68. This is kind of not that far from Jet either, because you have this like sort of, you know, you can do a rock and roll scenario if you wanted to. But yeah. Next up we have Envy's Joanne. Envy's Joanne. And she's in the color Sparkling Champagne. She retails for $267, and she's $167 today. It's not even open yet. It's going to be regular synthetic. This is that color Sparkling Champagne. She does have a mono top on here. And we have bendable ear tabs. We have the bra strap type adjusters. Again, Joanne is normally $267, and she's going to be $167 today. This one I feel is similar to Jace, a bit longer. And you can move this front around. So I'm just going to show you with the bang straight down, and then I'll show you how you can do it other ways. This color is beautiful. So yeah, you know, you can move it around to where you like it. But this is Joanne in the Sparkling Champagne, and she is normally $267. This one is $167. Look how beautiful that color blends in there. So, so pretty. And last but not least is Gabor's Jaw Dropper. Gabor Jaw Dropper, and she is in the color SS Sugared Licorice, which is GF44-60SS. This is average cap. She's normally $281, and this one is $88. She is heat safe. We do have that, you know, lace front edge right here. Soft bendable ear tabs, soft nape, and we do have the Velcro type adjusters. This one I feel like is a cross between Jace and Jet, honestly. Let me get this one. This is one that I feel like you have to take a minute. Yeah, this is kind of a Jace Jet mixture. You have to take a minute with this one, I believe, to get it in the right spot for you. She said, shut the front door. So if you want these face framing, you can. Let me do a 360 and then I'll show you. This one to me is such a cute style, but again, you do have to play with this to get it where you want it to be. So if you wanted this to really be like this, you could. This part is really reminding me of Jet. Do you know what I'm saying? You could do like that if you want to, because it does have that lace front edge. If you wanted to pull this all back, you really could do that. Do you see how she can kind of look different? And I'm just working with her a little bit. Really pretty. So this is I almost said Jawbreaker. Jaw Dropper from Gabor. And she's normally $281. She's $88 for this one. And that's this little set of wigs. Ba, 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 ba. I guess it goes on this side. Okay, next. Next up, what do I want to do? Cute with the headband on. Absolutely. Up, 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 up. All right, I'm not going to be able to get through all of these. I'm going to go ahead and try 2 sections because I really, really want to. So let's do the next one. These are all similar silhouettes, but they are going to be various lengths and fiber types. Okay. I do sell good headbands, Dawn. Thank you for saying it. Okay, so let's start with, so frankly, there's one wig in here that sort of started me on this journey with this particular style. So let's start with that. It's Henry Margou's London, which is part of their heat safe line. So these are heat safe. And they're going to be monotops. She's normally $401 and she's going to be $253 today. $253 today. The first color you're going to see is 31H. 31H. So we have that, scoot over, hand-tied, really, excuse me, hand-tied lace front monotop, soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape with the Velcro type adjusters. This is the color 31H. And this is Henry Margou's London. So you see you have this beautiful layering right here. I love this style. This is a newer style as well. So this is the one that sort of started me off on wigs that reminded me of this one. There's no permatease. She's a very nice, natural, lower density. Do you see that little? So this is London from Henry Margou. This is the color 31H. It does remind me of Lane. And the next color that we have is the 88GR. 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 Same cap construction. but this is the 88GR. '88GR. Oh, this one's pretty. She's beautiful. Okay. And then the next style that just reminded me, she said, wowzers, just reminded me of this one, whether it's shorter or longer, is the Enchantress by, I almost said by Nutmeg. Enchantress and Nutmeg by Main Attraction. This one's definitely a bit longer, but it did remind me of this same vibe. She's normally $198. She's going to be $135. This is going to be regular synthetic. She does have the hand-tied lace front, mono part, soft bendable ear tabs, soft nape, and we do have the Velcro type adjusters. Okay. We have the left-sided part, but as you can see, it still has, okay, we're not doing tag wars today. It's got that same silhouette. It's actually not terribly longer at all, actually. But you have this sort of beautiful layering, realistic density and look. But this one is non-heat safe. It's not super much longer. Come on, Tia. You know what I mean. I guess it's not that much longer. Whatever. So this is Enchantress in the color Nutmeg by Main Attraction. Okay. The next one is a new style from Tressalore. And again, I did not get a chance to review this yet, so I haven't really looked at it with my emotional eye yet. But this is Tresalore's Charming. She's in the color EL12/22/8. EL12/22/8. She's going to be in the realistic fibers. She retails for $4.59. She just came out, and this one is $2.41. $2.41. So she is going to be your lace front, lace part. We do have the soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape, and the Velcro type adjusters. She is in the color EL12/22/8. And so the EL means we do have this very distinct sort of face framing scenario. Left-sided part. Again, kind of like the Poise. This is pretty true to average, but it does feel smaller than... Ooh, okay, girl. It does feel smaller than other Tressalore styles, just like Poise does, but it's not small per se. It's just pretty spot on average. I feel like there's a rogue hair right... Oh, there we go. No, I didn't. I lied. Whatever. I might have to just go with the rogue hair because I can't. I can see it right here. Whatever. We're just going to have to do this. But you can see it does still have that very similar look as the London and Enchantress. Thank you. So this is a new release from Tressalore. This is Charming in the color EL12/22/8, and she's going to be $2.41 today. And then the last two in this section are similar silhouettes, but they are going to be a bit shorter. So if you kind of like this look, but you want it to be a little bit shorter, that is my, listen, Mary, I've been so tempted to like go back to my blonde era. I don't know. I might. There's a lot of temptation for me to do that. So next up we have Shy by Aesthetica. This is going to be your regular synthetic. She retails for $320. This one is $179. She does have the hand-tied lace punt, which lace punt. This is a lace punt. Lace part on the left-handed side. Soft bendable ear tabs. We have the extended nape with the hooky-doo straps. And this is going to be a lower density. Thank you, Kim. This is going to be a lower density wig. And as you can see, it does still have that similar look as the other ones where you have this sort of length layer on the side. It's just, it is shorter. But I just feel like it's similar if you didn't want it as long. This is definitely a very low realistic density. You can see that beautiful, beautiful color. So this one is Shy in the color RH1488 RT8. And because this is not heat safe, you may be asking, like, what if it does sort of flop, depending on where you want to put it, right? If it flops a little bit, what I do is I spray it with water, and then I kind of pull this back like this. I put styling clips in here, and I let it dry. If it's still not, like, really, really cooperating, I do the same thing where I would sort of clip it back and spray it with wig wax to try to retrain the fibers. It does usually work for me. But someone asked from before, so I thought I would say, because this one is not a heat safe scenario. So we have Shy is normally $320, and she's going to be $179 today. And then the last one is Aesthetica's Sky, also not heat safe. We have Sky in the color R826H. R826H. She's normally $312, and she's going to be $132. This is a style I think people often forget about. So she's got that hand-tied lace front, left-sided part, bendable ear tabs, hooky-doo on the straps. Bum, 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 bum. What was I singing? I don't even know. So I think overall, this is a similar length to Sky or Shy. It's definitely a similar silhouette. I just think it's more like blunt cut towards the bottom. So this is Sky from Aesthetica. And she is in the color R826H. She's normally $312, and she's going to be $131 for this wig. Okay, I do have some of the necklaces that have the pressed flowers. I am putting them on sale for this particular sale. Putting them on sale for this sale. You know what I mean. And then we have one more section, which is going to be some shorter wigs, because I literally can't get to all the ones that I prepared. But I do like this sort of shorter wig section that I want to share. But before we do that, this jewelry ranges from $17 to like $22. So everything is just going to be $15, just everything. So let me show you that. In some of these cases I have 3, but I definitely have 2 of all of these. Let me get my glasses on. So we do have the silver bunnies. Look how cute these are. And these have the flowers in them, hooky doo, okay? So we have silver bunnies. The next one that we have are the cutest cowboy boot earrings. Look at that. Cowboy boot earrings. The next one we have is the purple paw print. Purple paw print. Next is the pink cat necklace. The pink cat necklace. The next one is the yellow dog necklace. The yellow dog. And then I do also have matching earrings to that necklace, which is the yellow dog earrings. Look at the ears, like a little, okay. And then I do have the blue star. The blue star. I have the moon. Got these pretty flakes of gold. And then the last one I have is the honey. How much were the dog earrings? They're all on sale for $15. They range from $15 to like $26. Everything's $15 tonight. This one is the honeycomb necklace. Are you claiming the necklace? I'm not sure who that is. So we have the honeycomb necklace. And then we have the honeycomb earrings. Okay, so we have those. So they're all $15 on sale. And then now we're going to do the last set of the wigs. The dog earrings or the necklace? Okay, so these are all sort of short, shaggy, cute. I feel like they are all the same type of wig, but we shall see when I actually get them out next to each other. All right, so the first one we're going to see is Tressalor's Short Shag. Where is it? In the color 4/2625. Short shag in the color 4/2625. And this one is Normally $169, she's $78. This is a heat safe wig. So you've got your basic cap, soft bendable ear tabs, soft nape, and the Velcro type adjusters. So this is the short shag from Tressalore. She is in the color 4/2625. This is a regular cap. I would say it's pretty just spot on regular cap. So you can have this like shaggy scenario in the back. You can work this front if you want to have it more shaggy or you want to have it more smooth. Again, this is a heat safe style. We haven't seen this one in a long time. So this is Tressalore Short Shag in the color 4/2625, $78. Next up, we have Renee Paris's Cocoa in the color Harvest Gold. Cocoa is going to be regular synthetic. She's normally $138. She's $81. This is going to be an older Renee Paris, so the cap is going to be average with sort of smaller leaning. Basic cap, bendable ear tabs. We do have the bra strap type adjusters, and this is that beautiful Harvest Gold color. There is a tiny bit of permatease. It's not much. You just have to like chill her out a bit, but you see how it's kind of cute, sassy, similar length, shaggy in the back. And she does definitely like lay down if you want her to. You can pull these bangs down. So this is Cocoa from Renee Paris in the color Harvest Gold, and she's $81 today. The next one I thought of was Tressalore's Pixie Light. Tressalore Pixie Light. Where's that at? And she is in the color R12, which means she's heat safe. This is also a hand-tied lace front mono top, soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape, and we do have the Velcro type adjusters. She's normally $405. This one is $192. So we're not going to have permatease or anything. I didn't, but I do now, Miss Christine. These fibers feel so good. This kind of reminds me of the other section too. It's like a mix. But this is a hand-tied lace front monopart, so you can put this any way that you want to. But this is Tressalore's Pixie Flare in the color, or I'm sorry, Pixie Light in the color 12R. She's normally $405. She's $192. Dog earrings are going to Miss Christine. All right, we have 3 more in this section. The next one is Gabor Gala Luxury. This is the average cap, and she's in the color Wheat Mist. The numbers for this is G20 plus. G20 plus. And this is not heat safe. She is... Oh no, I knocked over my cheers button. Oops. Okay, so she is regularly $280. This one is $99. So she's got that hand-tied lace front mono top, soft bendable ear tabs, soft nape, and we do have the bra strap type adjusters. Yeah, right, Dawn? I feel the same way. Okay. So depending on how you part this, it is very similar to the other ones. There's no permatease. It's pretty low density. And again, this is the color Wheat Mist, which is G20 plus. She's normally $280 and she's going to be $99 today. She's got that lace front so you can pull it back. You could put a little clip here, which would be so cute. Okay. And next up we have, which might be a little bit longer, we have Wig Pro's Melody. This is part of their Style Unveiled line, which is their heat safe line. I have Melody in the color 2360 R8. 2360 R8. Let me move these out of the wire. 2360 R8. Again, heat safe. She is a mono top, and she's normally $371, and this is $198. Hand-tied lace front, mono top, soft bendable ear tabs, soft extended nape, and we do have the Velcro type adjusters. These fibers feel awesome. So yeah, this one is still like shaggy. It's a bit longer. But as you can see, there's no permatease. So you can work this up, you can work this down. It does really remind me of like a longer cocoa. Very easy to like sort of move around and manipulate. Got that lace front, you want to pull it back. You can do what you want. Here's the bangs. If you want to see the length of the bangs, you could wear the bangs down as well. So this is Melody from Wig Pro. She retails for $371 and she's $198. This wig is a big seller in my boutique. Is it gray? Kind of, but no. I mean, it is a 2360 R8. The reason I think that it looks grayish is because of this number 8 root going in with these sort of, so this is the 23 right here. This is the 60. 60 is a platinum, like a white. So yeah, it does give a cool toned gray tint to it. I think depending on your coloring, it will pull a little gray or it'll look more blonde. It's a very beautiful, interesting color. And the last one that we have is the Tressalores Pixie Flare. She's in the color 44/101. And she's normally $199, and this one is going to be $63. She's got your basic cap, bendable ear tabs, extended nape, and we have the bra strap type, or I'm sorry, Velcro type adjusters. She is that real platinum white with a little gray in the back. Now this one, if you love the coloring, great. You love the coloring. Don't worry, it's not crazy. There's no permatease in this. Let me just get, this is giving like, what's that called? Devil Wears Prada. Let me get her in place. So you like this coloring, that's great. You could, you know, it's beautiful. But this is a heat safe wig. So this would be one. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know that I used to dye wigs all the time. If they're heat safe, you can dye them better. Now, the gray won't dye, but because this is pure white, you could attempt to dye this. I have tutorials on my channel. So if you ever wanted to like try dyeing a wig, You have this gray in here. You could really do something interesting. I mean, if you like the white, like great. I think it's a beautiful white color. Um, but this would be a wig that I would be interested to see how it would look if you dyed it. Not the wig, but it's like this color specifically. You can see these bangs down. But this is Pixie Flare from Chassalor. And she is in the color 44/101. And she's $63 today. Woo! Okay, I was a little bit late, so we're actually right on time. So this is the time, if you want to do claims second time around, this is the time we're going to do it. I'm going to put the music on. You're going to tell me what you want to see, and then we are going to do it. Lennox and Christine, thank you, ma'am. Okay, let's put the music on. Lola, I'm not sure what stock bob means. Gigi's claiming Felicity, so that one is gone to Gigi. Cora, so that one is gone. Trend. Let me grab Trend. Tressalor Bob, we had several of those. Do you mean Poised? We have a lot of Bobs from Tressalor. Okay, so we're going to look at Tressalor's Trend. As a reminder, she's normally 407 and she's going to be 181. She's in the color 523849 R8, which is also known as three-tone gray with brown, if you ever see that. Yeah, Marty, I'm not sure because there's a lot of Bobs from Tressalor. So this is the Trend. Remember, this is a monotop lace front, so you can move this any way that you want to. This is the new realistic fibers, no permatease. So this is very soft, so beautiful. So this is Trend by Tressalor. And then the next second time around we have I only have one Felicity, yes. Next up we're going to see Christine by Envy. Christine by Envy. Mickey, when you say Bill, do you mean that you want Trend? Christine by Envy, as a reminder, is 106 today. She's in the color black, and she's beautiful. Wow. I feel like I'm getting my hair done in a spa, and I have like the robe on, and then they just did my whole hair. So this is Christine by Envy. She's 106 today for this one. And then the last one that we had for second time around was Lennox. And she is normally four. Oh, I'm undecided on trend. She is 416 and she normally 416 and she's 154. Karen says she has the older trend and she loves it. Okay, any claims? Any second time arounds? Okay, I will post what is available. Claim Christine. Thank you, Victoria. Oh, Christine. Okay. I will post what is still available. These prices, we don't have a Thursday sale this week, so just FYI. These prices will be good until Friday. Okay? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I tried to put together like a great little scenario. I'm not going on my trip, Miss Karen. It got postponed. But I'm going to be doing all kinds of other stuff. So just so you know, I will be back. Look for your newsletter with the March live sales. And yeah, I will see you so soon. So soon. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for the patience when I was a little bit late. And I will see you soon. I'll take a little breather. I can't wait to play my Stardew Valley. Bye, everybody.